Hi guys, welcome back to today's video, and we are back with new lighting, and I hope you really like this new lighting because I've been wanting to get ring light for a very long time, and finally I got one and I'm super excited about it. Okay, so my previous video was about the empties video, and I actually really like to review stuff. I think tutorial is just not my gig. I am not that artistic. And I really like makeup, don't get me wrong, but my makeup style is just my style. And to see a lot of channels out there that do all these amazing tutorials, I just think that's something that you guys can enjoy in other channels. But for my channel personally, I love to review things, and I love to give you guys feedbacks on the things that I love, the things that I don't actually love, and things like that. So expect more reviews on this channel and not so much of tutorials. And for today's video, we are going to talk about my current favorite because I think it's just fitting because we just discussed about the empties, and I want to give you guys updated favorite. It's been a long time since I did so, and yeah, without further ado, let's start with the first favorite. Now I think I want to talk about skincare first because I don't know, lately I've been keep repurchasing skincare because I don't do YouTube video that much lately. I don't go and specifically buy stuff to review it. I really like to make those videos, but since I don't have time, I don't have the capability to do the updated full day kind of review. But let me know if you do like those kind of videos, and I would definitely try my best to do that content. But yeah, first off, skincare, and the first toner that I want to discuss is this one. This is Klairs Supple Preparation Facial Toner, and this is amazing for dry skin. I am suffering from dry skin since the longest time. I usually have dry patches around this area, and ever since I use this toner, it just gives me that extra hydration that my skin needs. It balances pH level, in which what you should use for toner, and furthermore it contains amino acid that helps with skin irritation. Also, it is very gentle, and because this toner specifically is quite thicker in consistency, you don't really need cotton pad, in which I actually prefer because you don't waste that much cotton pad. You just use it directly to your hand and pat it all over your face, and it just makes the step less of a hassle. This is very gentle. It's suitable for sensitive skin. They even have the other version, which is the unscented one, which is nice for people with extra sensitive skin. But for me, I love this, the normal version, and it's not as fragrancy, so I think it's okay for people that have sensitive skin but not as sensitive, if you know what I mean, because this scent is actually very pleasant, and I really like the experience of having this very pleasant scent, because when everything is totally fragrance free or unscented, sometimes your skincare experience gets kind of boring. So I actually really like this original version. Okay, moving on to the next skincare. This is my go-to moisturizer right now. This is the Pyunkang Moisture Cream. This is the lighter version. They have the other one, which is the intensive repair one, I think. This is very rich in moisturizer. Again, I am tackling for dry skin, so I think if you are on the oilier skin type, you won't like this as much. But this is actually really good because it is not as thick as the intensive cream one, so it's good for daily wear, especially when you wear makeup like me. It doesn't get as oily. I really like this because it is very gentle. It is safe for pregnant women as well as for baby, as the website said. It is very light. The texture is actually very unique. I think it is a cream but slightly on the whipped side of cream, so it is very light. Whenever you use this, your skin just feels very moisturized, and it felt very bouncy, and it just felt nice overall. And the good thing about this is when you layer this, it does get a bit thicker, but you can use it as sleeping pack, which is nice. And the bottle is actually quite big. I use this religiously, and this is how much I get. So it's very nice, and it's scentless. It's just an overall pleasant experience. So far it has worked for me. It helps me with the dry patches area and to moisturize my skin overall. And then the last skincare items that I have is this Skin 1004. Actually, I think you pronounce it Skin Chonsa. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not Korean. I don't know how to pronounce things. But as apparently Skin 1004 or Skin Chonsa, if I'm not mistaken, means skin angel in Korean. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so my battery died, so I need to change the battery. So I was saying, this is the Madagascar Centella Asiatica 100. This is an ampoule. It's supposed to soothe redness, moisturize skin, and improves pigmentation, and it does actually do it. After I used this, I noticed a lot of my skin texture has been improved, and this is a very gentle ampoule. I use it every single day and night, and it doesn't irritate my skin. It is super affordable. This is a very huge ampoule. I never see any ampoule this huge, and it's super affordable for this size. And thankfully it suits my skin. It doesn't cause any breakouts, so I'm very happy about it. But if you do want to try it out and you have very sensitive skin, you want to see whether it works on you or not, you can definitely buy the smaller size one. Now it has all the full ingredients. I cannot pronounce that, but it is supposed to balance out the oil and the water balance in our skin, and it's supposed to strengthen the skin barrier, and it is supposed to help with skin regeneration. And it's actually that amazing. I couldn't even imagine myself without this. I am going to repurchase this. I already used this since December or early January, but I still have a lot, and I don't know when will I actually finish this. So it lasts for a very long time. And if you are that type of person who don't want to keep repurchasing skincare products, is actually your new best friend, because it lasts for a very long time, and if it suits you, it will just stay there and you can use this for a very long time. Moving on to makeup, let's start with local product, because we haven't talked about local product yet. I think the first local product I want to talk is this beauty blender. Now I have the beauty blender inside, but I won't show it because it is super dirty, and I am trying out a new beauty blender. But this is my absolute favorite. This is from Aeris Beaute. Please correct me if I pronounce it wrong. This is their Mrs. BLENDIE water activated sponge. This is like a dream come true. It is even better than the original beauty blender in my opinion. It is super inexpensive, very affordable. It is super soft, and the texture of the sponge itself is not as porous as the original beauty blender. So in that sense, it won't absorb as much of product as the original one, and that's the only problem that we all have with beauty blender. So this actually fixes all of those. It is supposed to be cruelty free, and it's only cost you for 90,000 Indonesian rupiah, which is super affordable. I really love the original beauty blender, don't get me wrong. That is one of the holy grail, the must have, because I am that type of person who don't like to apply my foundation with brush. It's just my thing. I just don't like how I apply my foundation with the brush. It's just me. So beauty blender is a must for me, or beauty sponges. For the beauty blender, the main problem is how expensive it is. I know it must be I mean, they are the original and it is super soft. The quality is top notch. But for me, I will always change my sponges maximum for 3 months. It won't stay for 6 months or a year without me changing it because it is just nasty. This kind of sponges, because you wet them, it is more prone to bacteria. Bacteria will grow on beauty blender or beauty sponge. So if you don't wash them or if you don't change them regularly, you will have a very dirty skin without, I mean, that's just common sense. So please change your beauty sponges regularly because it is the main source of you know, those kind of acne. So for me to keep repurchasing beauty blender and spend that much money for every single 3 months is just not ideal. So I am on a hunt on the perfect beauty sponges, and this by far is my favorite, and it is actually a lot better than the original one. So I'm very happy with this finding. Oops. We're moving on to the next makeup item. This is Fenty Beauty, the Invisimatte blotting powder in Universal. Now this is actually just a translucent compact powder. This is actually very great because although I do have dry skin, these days I actually have sort of combination skin, because throughout the day I sometimes, not always, will have oily skin on the T-zone area, and it is quite annoying, especially if I want to go out after office and I just look very oily. So what I did was to use blotting paper on this area, and I will touch up with this, and it is amazing because after I touch up with this, the oil won't seep through and it just makes my skin look flawless. This is especially great even for the under eye area. It will make your skin look very flawless, very silky and smooth, and it's just amazing. This is something that you would find on my purse without fail, so I really love it. And then the last makeup item is actually the lips, and the last makeup item is actually a lipstick, in which I am wearing right now. This is I'm TikTok Tint Lip in the Cashmere type. This is in the shade My Kinda Coral. Now I purchased this because Hong Min Yan from 101 Newest, love any version of him, whether he's in Newest or whether he's in 101. I love 101 and Newest equally. I just love them both. But ever since he endorsed this, I was like, okay, I need that. That color is actually very pretty, and I would really like that on my vanity, and I actually really love this color. I really love this kind of orange tone lately on my face. I think it just brings the best out of my feature. As you can see, I have orange eyelids, I have orange cheeks, and especially this corally lip. I really like this because it's very soft kind of velvet finish. It feels very nice on the lip. It doesn't feel like you have anything on your lip, and it's not matte kind of liquid lipstick, so you won't have that kind of dry feeling on your lips. It just felt very nice and velvety. The tip's actually this kind of sponge. Let me zoom you guys in. There you go. This is the tip. So it gives this very beautiful natural lips kind of vibe. It is very thin, it's very easy to just put it on your purse. The only downside is it is slightly more expensive than your usual local kind of lipsticks. But anyway, it's not like super expensive like Tom Ford kind. It's still affordable, I think, in my opinion. And it is not a long lasting. If you ever sip to your cups or if you kiss someone on the cheeks, it will transfer and you will have to keep reapplying it. But the color is just so beautiful to miss, and I just really love how it looks on me personally, and I love how it feels. So I would definitely keep this on my purse for those days where I don't want to think about like which lips should I choose, and I just randomly pick this and it will just look just fine because it is the perfect MLBB for me. And then speaking of newest and Hwang Minhyun, my favorite for music this time is actually from newest. They recently launched new album, which is very exciting, and it is just a very emotional ride for me because oh my god, the Produce 101 season was like a mess for me. To see Minhyun actually reunited with newest is just something that really warms and touches my heart. Of course, 101 have a special place for every people that fell in love with them, but to see each of the members of 101 keep pursuing their dreams and is where they are right now is very heartwarming, and especially as Minhyun's fan, to see him back with newest and to see him pursuing his dream with newest is just something that is, I don't know, it's just very touching. And so this album means a lot for a lot of newest fans, including me, and I just cannot stop listening to them. I listened to Minhyun's Universe, and I heard something about like not putting their music on any of my videos, so I couldn't do that. Sorry for this time around, but you can go to the link that I provided on description box below if you want to listen to their songs and their MV where Minhyun go to the blue capsule and to find all of the newest members there. It's just like what the heck and it's just so okay. I think I'm tearing up right now, but yeah, it's just a very long journey, and I'm very happy to see where Minhyun is right now. And they are coming to Jakarta finally after last year concert with newest W got cancelled. Hopefully this time round I would be able to see all the members. So yeah, I am very excited for the concert and I cannot wait to see them all. So yeah guys, that is it for my current favorite. Hopefully from this video we'll be able to Google some stuff and to see whether you want to try any of this stuff. And if you do try some of the stuff after this video, do let me know and let us share your thoughts, whether you felt the same thing with me or whether you find something that's even better than whatever I just told you guys. Let me know because I would love to try them all. And yeah, I guess that is it for today's video. I don't know what I should do with my hands, that's why I keep doing all this weird hand movement. But yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to give likes, and of course don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's just be friends, internet friends, because I would love to talk with you guys. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.